$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got our loud and local band of the week. This time, it's Night Palm. It's our loud and local band of the week, Night Palm. You want to find out where you can get their music? Just go to the BJ and Mix page of KISW.com.
Very cool vibe to this band, and shout out to my buddy Will Andrews. He's the drummer. You know him from 10 Miles Wide. He's also in a group called The Omni, but Will's awesome, and anything he touches is fantastic.
You love that local music? You're going to love Sunday Nights on the Rock. 8 o'clock, it's loud and local. You got 2 big hours of music on the Pacific Northwest. Great bands like Night Palm. Daniel is jumping.
Oh, yes, he is.
Blue Friday!
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah! Fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Blue Friday. Happy any Friday you want.
Thank you.
Yeah, it could be French Friday if you want.
French Friday.
Yeah, or Stir Friday.
Hey, today is Blue Friday. Let's keep it that. What do you got to go and make it every day? It's not a special day if you make it every day.
Oh, well, every day can be a special day.
No,
right?
That's not how it works.
It does.
No.
Thank you, Vicky.
It's not a special day if every day is special. Then it's not special anymore. I can't. How do you guys not get that? That's the whole idea of special. It's like not always coming up.
All right, fine.
They
don't understand the rules, man.
No, they
just
really
don't get the rules.
It's like there's nothing special anymore when everything is special.
Oh, but then you just said everything's special. Then
it sounds like the premise to the worst children's show ever.
It's so true.
You're not special. Wait.
No. Yeah,
My
exactly.
Little Pony, you're not very special.
I'm going to write a book like that. I'm going to write, sorry, kid, you're not special.
Wow. Let's get
Is Samuel L. Jackson at least going to do the narration for that?
You're not effing special. That's right. Let's get to our contestant. We got Ken in Puyallup. Ken, are you there?
Hey, good morning. Hey, BJ, a lot of people think you're special.
Aw.
I don't think he means that in a compliment.
Oh.
I don't think he means that. See, they don't even know you were insulting me, Ken. That's how every special.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
no, I guess
really
not.
wasn't.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, get out of here. Okay.
For those playing at home, Ken will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Ken, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Also, a popular Disney movie. What is the highest grossing Broadway production of all time?
Lion King.
Yes. In which country did the Olympic Games originate?
Greece.
Yes. How many valves does a trumpet have?
How many vowels? 3.
Yes. Once a tropical storm reaches 74 miles per hour, it is then classified as a what?
Hurricane.
Yes. Which Hall of Fame NFL player went by the nickname Sweetness?
Oh, the Juice. OJ.
No.
I don't know. Pass.
Who was the male lead in the 1996 blockbuster Independence Day?
Will Smith.
Yes. Which famous actor is the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars?
Large African-American gentleman. James Earl Jones.
Yes. What is the largest tropical rainforest in the world?
Brazilian Amazon.
Yes. Fred Couples was a well-known professional at what sport?
Golf.
Yes. What year of the early 2010s did the Instagram app first launch?
2012.
No. Didn't get the 3 guesses on that. That's
nope.
Unfortunate.
8 correct.
Oh, that could
still
be
a good score, though.
Yeah. Will that be the difference maker that he doesn't get the time to get the other 2 in that?
If Steve doesn't dawdle and gets to it, then maybe.
Ooh, dawdle. That's a nice word.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that old man in a long time. That's old man talk right there.
That's the old man talk, see?
Now don't dawdle, son.
Don't dawdle or you won't be at the bee's knees or the cat's pajamas.
Okay, we need to stop this.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Go on.
Oh, sexy time.
Right. Also a popular Disney movie. What is the highest grossing Broadway production of all time?
Ooh, Aladdin.
No.
Princess and stuff.
No.
Oh, crap.
I love Princess and
Lion
Stuff.
King.
Yes.
Okay.
In which country did the Olympic Games originate?
Greece.
Yes. How many vowels does a trumpet have?
3.
Yes.
Nice.
Once a tropical storm reaches 74 miles per hour, it is then classified as a what?
Hurricane.
Yes. Which Hall of Fame NFL player went by the nickname Sweetness?
Sweetness. Ooh, I'm going to go with Marcus Allen.
No.
Jerry Rice.
No.
Ben Roethlisberger.
No. Who was the male lead in the 1996 blockbuster Independence Day?
Will Smith.
Yes. Which famous actor is the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars?
You're a children. Luke. James Earl Jones.
Yes. What is the largest tropical rainforest in the world?
Oh, that would be the Rainforest Cafe.
No. You don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lose 8-6. 2 in a row.
How could you not know that answer? I'm from it.
The rainforest?
Well, I was there.
Once?
Peru?
Yeah. Well,
Peru's not the rainforest.
The Machu Picchu.
Well, the Amazon's all in that area.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the Amazon rainforest. If you didn't know, well, now you know.
I'm from it. Well, more than anybody else on this show.
Well, I
was in it.
Technically, yes, you
Yeah.
are correct there.
And I think
From it, you dummy.
See, that's all you got. If you've been there once,
yeah,
like Shia
you're from
LaBeouf,
it.
you're from it.
And then you even climbed up the trail without any pants on.
That's it. I'm from it.
He's from it.
I'm from it, you dummy.
Well, congratulations. Ken won, right?
Yes, he did.
Woo, good job, Kenny.
Yeah, he's
That's
6.
special.
Even though he insulted me, I'm still happy because I get this because I can't. Yeah. Oh, Stevie. 2 in a row today.
I know.
That's great.
Super. Good way to go into the weekend. You should buy a house every week.
Oh, jeez.
That way you'll never win again.
I guarantee you I'll not do that, BJ.
All right, fine.
The only other one that you missed was, and also Ken did as well, which Hall of Fame NFL player went by Sweetness?
Was that Walter Payton?
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I remember they called him Sweetness because the guy was, he was such a good player. He was sweet. He was like sweet every time he just did what he did.
Sweet. He was like sweet.
At least that's why I think they call him Sweetness, because I don't know why you call any man Sweetness with, who's lumbering around the football
I
field.
don't even know.
That's what they called him.
Yeah, nicknames are nicknames. They're always weird.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Ken on beating Steve.
That's right, man. Nicknames are nicknames, Steve, and they're always weird.
And they're always weird. Expert analysis.
That's right. Expert analysis from the Rev. All right, so you know what time it is, don't you?
Time to get ill.
Time to get ill.
Yes.
Oh, is that what I didn't know it was time to get ill. All right, well, you know what? Get ill on the phone lines. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We'll take your calls. We'll take your texts at 917 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It is simple. If you would like your voice heard, this is the place. But do remember, Steve does have a rule or two.
It's a simple rule, BJ, and it's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got a few text messages about this. Someone said earlier you guys were talking about horny ducks. How funny is it that today our favorite guy that covers songs, Leo, released a metal version of the DuckTales theme.
Oh, really?
Of all days.
Wow.
He just released it.
He must have known what was up.
He knew about the aggressive, horny ducks that are out there in England.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Of course, I know a lot of people would. The whole DuckTales thing missed me. I'm not as big of a fan of other people, but that's just because it's generational. But I know people love it.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Life is like a hurricane. Here again, Blackbird, race car, lasers, aeroplane. It's a dark world. Nights of a mystery. Oh, rewrite history. DuckTales. Every day we're out there making DuckTales. Tales of daring, good, bad, and good DuckTales.
They just need to have this be the song now.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds like a really good song, to be honest with you. It doesn't sound as heavy as usual.
Right. Have you heard, someone even texted that, have you heard that he covered that WAP song?
No.
Oh, my God. We can't play it.
No, sadly.
I was like, I'm not looking that one up.
Someone said, you guys can't play it on air, but it's definitely the best one. I agree. Leo from Frog Leap Studios has done some incredible covers over the course of his time of doing random covers and turning them into metal classics. His version of the WAP song is one of the greatest things I've ever heard and seen, because the video involves a wet cat.
Oh.
Like a wet puppet.
Oh, I see.
And it's so good. All
right.
It's unnerving how good it is. It's so great.
It is amazing, and yeah, there's no way I'm playing this.
Oh, dang. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
You can't. Like, it would just be a bunch of bleeps. I mean, but the video alone is worth it. Even if you don't like the song, I think it's worth putting up with, because he just, like, literally has it be a wet cat in the whole video.
Oh, there it is.
A shower.
Oh, there's a cat getting a shower. Mm-hmm. Okay. Leo's good, man.
Leo's the best.
Yeah, Leo's...
he makes my mornings.
And his videos have gotten better and better the more popular he's gotten. He's like... It's almost... It's like a super professional production now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, the guy... And it seems like he does all of it himself. Plays all the instruments, puts together the music videos.
How many views does that have?
The DuckTales one?
Yeah, or even the wet cat one.
Okay, well, the DuckTales one was just released today, and it's already got 41,000 views.
That's not horrible.
The WAP one's just was released 2 weeks ago, has 770,000 views.
See, you know what? You can make a decent living if you get those views up like that.
Yeah. He's doing okay. He's got like his Patreon page. He puts these out on streaming services as well. I'd wonder how much money Leo makes from these things.
Enough that's what he gets to do. If, like you say, he does this on his own, that it takes time to produce it at the level he produces it. You know, musically,
he probably just
video-wise.
smokes a lot of pot and doesn't go to bed.
Well, good for him. You know what?
Puts these things together.
If you can make a living doing that particular, regimen in your life, that's perfect.
He's about to hit 4 million subscribers.
Whoa, that's a lot of subscribers.
DuckTales. Ooh.
So what do you think you could ask a month for Patreon? Like $5? What percentage of people do they have to say yes to that for him to make a nice living? If you have 4 million subscribers and you maybe say $5-10 a month.
Oh man, I don't even know.
Well, if it was like all 4 million subscribers did $5, it'd be $20 million.
Yeah, that's insane.
So yeah, that would be crazy. But even if he had a quarter of that, that's still a lot of money.
And I go for like 1% if you think about that, because 10% of 4 million is 400,000, which means 1% would be 40,000, and you do the 40 times 5 a month. That's still a good living.
Why aren't we talented, guys?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
So if you get 1%, people paying him $5 a month. I don't know the math on that, but what was that?
Yeah,
200,000 a year?
I
think it might be 200 grand a year if my brain is doing it right, or
he's
200
doing
grand
okay,
a month or something.
And I think he runs a studio, and so I think he's like
Yeah.
making income from besides this.
That's nice. That's not bad.
Oh, somebody has a text message about our signature cookies because chocolate bars. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I couldn't find. I noticed that a lot of the companies, like Safeway or QFC or Kroger, whatever, it's like I hadn't noticed that they had done knockoff chocolate bars like they do with sodas and medicine and stuff like that.
Because this came up because Jackson's. I go to that gas station convenience store and. One of my go-tos. I think everyone has their go-to at the convenience store. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's that caramel cookie, also a Jackson's brand. But then they also have like a chocolate bar that has inside of it gooey caramel. And they have a peanut butter one, and it's awesome.
I've never noticed a store brand candy bar before. I mean, I've been in the candy aisle a lot, and I guess my brain just goes right to the national brands. I've never seen a QFC, Kroger, or whatever Safeway brand.
I tell you, man, I don't know if I give that Jackson's place. They should give me like a Jackson's visor or something. Like I should be like their spokesperson.
You know who's pissed at you is Toomgus.
Toomgus.
Yeah, you're not giving Toomgus as much love as you used to, buddy.
Toomgus, he's got to pump his brakes. I still got his autograph on my wall.
Well, yeah, and all you talk about is Jackson's. Here's Toomgus going, what about me?
Well, I'll make a better cookie. What do you want from me, Toomgus?
Wow. Hold out. Okay, Toomgus.
You don't dislike you, Toomgus. Okay. I love you.
All right.
Well, anyway, somebody says, I spent too much time thinking about because I said maybe we could do like chocolate balls.
Oh, you wanted to make the BJ Miggs candy bar or something, yeah.
Yeah, we should pitch this to the boss.
Sure.
So this guy, he wrote a whole paragraph of a pitch for our chocolate balls.
All right, chocolate balls. What do we got?
Okay, it says, I spent too much time thinking of themed balls for each member of the show after this morning's candy discussion. So here you go. Starting with the hosts. BJ, yours will be the space balls.
Oh, nice.
A chocolate ball impacted by chunks of Oreo cookie pieces.
Okay. That sounds amazing.
Miggs, yours will be the slam balls. Like one of those chocolate oranges that you slam down to break open, only has mini Sour Patch verified champs inside. In. Bust these balls and put them in your mouth.
Okay.
This guy's our marketing man.
Yeah, he's the genius.
Vicky.
Okay.
Cannonballs. Parentheses, pirates.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's great.
Chocolate balls infused with Pop Rocks. Put them in your mouth and wait for them to explode.
I love it.
All right, that's wrong.
Next up is Rev. Great balls in fuego.
Ooh.
Inspired by Mexican treats, his balls are infused with just the right amount of spice.
All right.
Oh, I love those spicy chocolates.
All right, next up is Sarah.
Okay.
Her balls will be called the Ratchet Balls.
Yes.
A hot mess of everything. Gooey caramel, fudge, nuts. It's all in there. Comes with a complimentary Johnny's Rubbers glove. Okay. For those brave enough to handle. All right, Danny.
Yeah.
Yours are emo balls.
Of course.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Chocolate with sea salty tears.
Love that.
Actually, I want some of those.
I know.
Sea salt's a great ingredient.
Especially with chocolate, yes.
And lastly, Joey. I think this is a no-brainer.
Of course.
These nuts peanut butter balls.
That's right. Of course. Oh, and he loves peanut butter cups, so that's one of his favorite treats. So that's the flavor for him.
I'm in for all of these.
That'd be cool if we could do it. I mean, if there's a confectioner out there that wants to get behind this and get with the station, imagine if we could have the success that the men's room have with beer, but we have it with our balls.
With our chocolate balls.
Yeah, I think that's I would love it. Plus, if we have a charity, there's almost an idea here.
So we just save that email or that text?
Yes,
and just
save
forward
that.
It?
I mean,
here's our idea.
Do we have a local confectioner around town? I mean, I know some places that
Wasn't Theo's chocolate made out here?
Hell yeah, it is. Did the tour. It's fantastic.
Is Theo's here?
Yes.
Yeah, down in Ballard.
Oh,
yeah,
well, all right.
Yeah,
Theo.
we've done the tour.
Okay, I'm excited that Theo's is legit.
Yeah, Theo, we're not telling you what to do, but we're telling you what to do.
And is Jay Coco out here as well?
I don't know about them. I didn't.
Because they provide the stuff for Alaska Airlines, and they make a good chocolate too. I don't know if they're local, but
so Theo, you better step it up because we're about ready to jump ship to Jay Coco.
Jay Coco's got good salted. They got the sea salt.
Yeah, they're in Seattle as well.
Okay, Jay Coco. I mean, look, man, I always beg for it every time I'm on my Alaska flight. They go because when you're an MVP, you get a choice of a free drink or the J. Coco chocolate. I always go for
And what if now they're like, sir, would you like Bloody Mary? And might we interest you in a BJ chocolate ball?
Would you like BJ's balls?
Yeah.
For every flight attendant to have to ask that, man, I mean, would be a dream come true. Especially if they come up to me, sir, would you like your balls? Yes, I would.
I would enjoy them, yes.
Yes, I'd like all of them.
All right, so we need to get in cahoots with one of these chocolate companies.
Okay, so Theo's, J. Coco, anybody else you can think of? Okay.
Do we just become donuts and get in and make the donut holes, like the donut balls?
Well, listen, we have an in with Top Pop.
I just want balls.
We know Top. we know the people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that would be great if we could have our own donut. We are a morning show. That would be great.
They're disappointed that no one had chocolate covered blueberries for their to be chocolate blue ball.
Now I am starting to like the donut idea. I feel like we know somebody. Like you actually have an in.
We do know somebody. Well, these are the ideas, people.
Yeah.
Come to us who wants to make it happen.
Yeah.
Right? We have the ideas. Somebody do it.
I have to tell you
We have the ideas, but not the effort.
I was a donut guy for so many years when I first started in this business.
Mm-hmm.
If you would have told 20-year-old me that I could have a donut, that would be the dream come true because I
pack away a dozen a day.
Oh yeah, I was bad. That's how I got up to 230 pounds.
Well, 12 donut balls is a lot healthier than 12 donuts. And that could be our slogan.
Well, we've got Tim Bits. How about BJ and Mig's donut balls?
Donut balls.
Yeah, I don't know. Does
Mig's Bits?
Does Top Pot sell like donut holy things?
I don't think so.
Well, hello. Now is the time.
You hear that?
We gotta call somebody.
Mark. What's up, Mark?
Yeah, Mark, what's going on, buddy?
Make our balls.
Please, Mark, roll our balls and make our balls and put them on your shelf. I want my balls on Mark's shelf. That does not sound right.
No.
Okay, but we're going to do it.
I mean, it is Halloween. So.
Yeah.
Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Yep.
Why not? I mean, listen, this is the year.
If it doesn't happen now, it's not going to happen.
2020 is the year you can explain away any dumb idea. And say, why not try it? I mean, the world's so messed up. Let's give it a shot. Maybe this will work.
Here we go. Legendary Donuts. We're listening, and we already make donut balls. I'll totally make these things you listed. Send me an email of what you want, and we'll wrangle up the ingredients.
Legendary Donuts as well.
Those are good.
Legendary. Oh, they're so good.
So would they would call it ours? Like even for a day? Just say it's BJ and Mig's balls?
Just for one day.
I don't care. I just want to say I had a donut named after me for a day. Some sort of donut confectionery. That would be fantastic.
I like that we changed it from being what are they, donut holes?
Yeah.
Now they're donut balls.
Well, they are,
bro. It's way more true.
Yeah.
Oh, legendary.
Legendary.
Make it happen.
Put our legendary balls in our legendary
on their
balls.
website looking at their balls.
I know. They got stuff.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those are amazing.
The cheesecake pillow.
Excuse me?
Are we talking? We still talking?
No, Urban Dictionary that.
Okay.
No, tell them what it is, Vicky.
It is raspberry, blueberry, or lemon-filled pillow topped with cream cheese icing.
And could you just keep describing donuts like that?
Yeah, I know. There are people going to pay Vicky
Tell
for
them
that.
about the chocolate coconut donut. Or just saying.
The chocolate coconut or the coconut cream one? Oh.
The one that says drizzle. That's why I'm going to say it.
A classic dosan drizzled with chocolate and dunked in coconut flakes.
I think people would pay a cameo for this. Like that. That's what
I'm tempted to put this in an OnlyFans situation.
There's your OnlyFans, yeah.
You
I'll read
describe it and then you eat it.
Yeah. Ooh.
For an extra $4.99.
I think people would actually pay for that. I know people would pay for that. Now, Vicky, unfortunately, would have to get a personal trainer to survive all that.
It's like I'm not going to make any money from this because it's just going to go right back into a trainer.
Yeah. You pick the topic, you guide the show. It's listeners on the loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top-Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody want to know, who do you guys think is the most annoying fictional character of all time?
Ooh.
My first thought is, man, and I love the show, though, is Ted Mosby.
Oh, he really got to you that badly, huh?
But
from How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, maybe it's Ross. Both of them are the same person to me. Like, they started off pretty cool, and I really liked both characters. And then as the show went on, I grew to really dislike them the most on the show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I don't know if that would put him as my most annoying character, though. The one that comes to mind is Dexter's girlfriend. Julie Benz played the character. I can't remember. Rita, I think her name was, on Dexter. My God, you never cheered for somebody being killed in your entire life, but she was so annoying. And Dexter was a serial killer, so really all she was a nice mom, really. She was who was trying to, have a relationship with who she didn't know was a serial killer.
Right.
And yet, boy, you hated her. She's the person that comes to mind for me. A lot of Dexter fans will go, yeah, Rita was so annoying.
What about you, Rev?
I would have to say Joffrey Baratheon from Game of Thrones. Like, it was just...
Good call.
He's just a little turd.
Yeah, he was.
Just wanted to smack him. And then actually when Sansa smacked... Oh, no, she smacked the other annoying little kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I still hate Joffrey.
Yeah, dude, he was... That kid, that poor kid, because he talks about... Jack, what's his name?
Gleason.
Yeah, Jack Gleason talks about how people treat him so badly, the actor, because of how good he played that bad guy.
Mine, I had to go deep into like the wells of childhood hatred.
Ooh.
Miss Piggy.
You know what?
I always hated her.
Great pick.
I can see that, yeah.
She had an annoying voice. She treated Kermit like crap. She didn't deserve him.
Yeah, she did.
And she was just mean to
She
everyone.
was abusive.
Yeah, she was abusive.
Verbally and physically.
She was a Karen. She
should have been turned into bacon.
Whoa.
I'm okay with this.
Bacon Karen.
Kermit should have had a BLT. A Miss Piggy BLT.
Well, in some of the adult sites, I think that might have happened.
Well, yeah.
I've always hated Miss Piggy, and I hated that she was one of the more popular characters and had a lot of screen time. Like, why? She doesn't deserve him.
No, she doesn't. And
That's a funny one, but that's very true.
Yeah, she is. I agree with you, Vic. I never liked Miss Piggy.
And the voice does not help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I definitely did not like Joffrey either. The one that's coming up the most, though? Jar Jar Binks.
I thought about Jar Jar, and I mean, I get it, but
low-hanging fruit on that one.
Yeah,
I figured
sure
everyone would say Jar Jar.
I did too. Yeah, it's too bad. I think, but a lot of young kids who grew up with Star Wars, Joey probably won't admit it to his friends, but he was a Jar Jar fan. Sarah likes Jar Jar. Mm-hmm.
I never had an issue with Jar Jar. I didn't like that
because
movie.
You like the Ewoks. I mean, no wonder you don't like.
I mean, I really can't argue with you on that one. Yeah. I love the Ewoks.
I hated them. I probably should have brought them up too. God, I still to this day hate the Ewoks.
What?
I
That's
do.
So weird.
I hate that whole scene. Use your magic, C-3PO. I'm like, can we just get on to what I want to see? Is Vader and Luke going to get what's going to happen?
This stupid movie that's appealing to children is not being adult enough.
I'm glad you finally understand my pain, Steve.
Danny, do you even care about fictional characters? Yeah, you watch How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, you know who he hates?
You just guessed it, actually, Steve.
Oh,
Ted Mosby.
Ted Mosby as well.
You know what? There's some times where he has some redeeming qualities, but a lot of times, especially in the episode where he just corrects everyone, I'm just like, God, he's the most annoying character, and he literally cannot hold a girlfriend. It's so annoying.
You know what the problem also I think with the Ted Mosbys and the Rosses, I don't know about you guys, but at first you kind of relate to them. You're like, I kind of feel like this person. So I don't know if it's I hate Ted Mosby, or if it's almost like he's reminding me of the things I don't like about myself, so I hate him.
That could very well be, because I found Barney irritating, even though
Barney's the best. He loves laser tag.
But see, here's the problem, because Barney was always the guy I couldn't be. See, so it was the reverse thing. It was like, God, I hate seeing this guy do so well in life.
Suits up all the time.
Yeah, and he's just slaying everybody. And, Danny, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to say the door from Titanic. I thought you really were going to.
Actually, I was going to go with the iceberg. But, same thing.
Right. Well, if the door was bigger, they'd both be alive.
Yeah, that's the real villain.
That wasn't fiction, BJ.
Oh, I forgot. You're right. Yeah.
So it says BJ, without the Ewoks, they would lose the battle.
Truth.
I understand the way they wrote it, that we needed the Ewoks, but really, did we? I don't think we did. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to let the Empire win at that point. Just say, let them have it.
Somebody wanted to know, what are we going to dress up as for Halloween?
Mine's going to be a surprise.
Oh, that's right.
Because Vicky picked one out for me because I don't like wearing costumes to work. But eventually, how funny is this? The year I'm finally going to wear somewhat of a costume to work, nobody's showing up to work.
Right,
It's
we have nobody here except for us.
Yeah, so and
also Halloween's on a Saturday, so I'm not. Are we getting dressed up on Friday?
Oh, of course we are. You know, Danny.
Yeah,
is.
you kind of have to.
Are you insane? Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out because I'm a fan of like the couples costume.
But don't you have a third?
Now, we have a fourth. We have Lulu as well. Lulu is always factored into this.
I thought you were going to stop this now that you have a real child.
I have 2 children, BJ. Yeah, please. Tatum's got a big sister named Lulu.
Yeah.
So my wife wants to do like Tinkerbell for Tatum and Lulu. And maybe even her too, like a little family.
Oh, that would be kind of fun, a
Tinkerbells.
family of Tinkers.
And then she was just like, "You could be Peter Pan."
No, you need to be Tinkerbell too.
I would not, but she was the best part. Was she's just like, are you willing to be Peter Pan? I'm like, well, yeah, why wouldn't I? She's like, well, Peter Pan wears tights. I'm like, for fun on the weekends, I wear tights and pretend to beat up my friends in wrestling. Like, tights is not an issue for me. Like, I don't have any problem wearing tights.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. You do wear tights. But it's a little different when you're walking around in public.
Well, I don't know where the hell we're even going to go. I mean,
yeah, right.
It might just be like just for a photo op.
Oh, okay. Well,
so that way when we look back on it, like, when Tatum's old enough to look at pictures and understand what these pictures mean, she could see a picture of her when she was, a newborn, or not newborn, 9 months old.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Or 10 months old.
I don't have a problem. I like the theme. Oh, yeah, you better get that right, buddy.
That's this Monday, yeah.
Yeah, 10 months. Whoa, we're getting close to a year old, buddy.
We sure are.
Yeah.
2 months away, baby.
Math. Well,
what's Danny going to be for Halloween?
See, I don't get to choose my costumes anymore because my daughter gets to choose what I'm going to be every year. So
that's right. You're going to go spend Halloween with her.
Yeah. I was Woody last year. This year, she wants me to be a vampire.
Sweet.
Oh, that's actually one of the popular characters.
I know.
What's wrong with that?
I know nothing at all. I was like, that's great. And she wants to be a mermaid. And I was like, I don't know how these relate to
how
each
do they
other.
connect at all?
They're mystical creatures.
Sure.
Yeah, they don't exist.
It's kid logic.
Yeah. She's just like, I want you to be a vampire, Dad. And I was like, okay, I have 3 capes, so I'm ready to go.
And arguably, if you really go back to the lore of mermaids, they are just as vicious as vampires.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes sense, I guess. And she probably knows the truth about mermaids and goes, yeah, Dad, we'll hang out.
It's probably true.
You'll be the goth-looking, like, rotten creature, and I, of course, will be the sparkly under the sea rotten creature. Yeah, vampires are popular. Spider-Man, princesses, any kind of superhero, really.
Rev, are you going to be a superhero?
I will not be. I'm going to be a dinosaur because I have a dinosaur onesie and it's really easy.
You're a dinosaur every year.
Oh, see, you know what?
Yeah.
Now you know my pain. At least you know what. Now you know. The older you get, the more you get like, I don't want this to be that much work.
Well, to be perfectly honest, if I thought we would have, I don't even know how many trick-or-treaters we're going to get. There's not going to be a Halloween party this year.
Yeah.
I'm going way low rent on this.
I can understand that. Honestly, I would too if it wasn't for the new edition and for photos, solely for pictures.
How weird would it be if I actually get trick-or-treaters this year? Because I never do. But we got 2 neighbors that moved in that have young kids. So there's 3 houses that definitely have kids now that I'm like, I'm thinking, they won't come over with COVID. But what if I don't have anything? Then I'll have to give them maps or something. I don't know. What can I give them?
Maps?
Give them silverware? I don't know what to
give them. Hand sanitizer.
Give them one of your board games.
I am not giving those kids my board games.
Yeah, right.
That is not happening.
Give them one of your children.
One that's there.
All right, here you go.
Sorry, she's in a basket.
Here she is.
You want the whole basket or no?
Yeah. And by the way, how do you do that?
What?
Did you always let kids pick out of the basket anyway, or did you put stuff in their bags?
I always put something in there, make sure they just get one. Because if you get unless they're super cute, and let's let them grab a handful.
How do we do that this year? Because maybe people don't want you to touch stuff.
I have a friend who has actually started a map down in Tacoma of places that have either pulleys or chutes. So it's 10 feet away from the door, and then you just throw it down the chute, and it goes into the kid's bag.
But you still touched it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of, is touching it.
Well, I mean, it's eventually going to be touched by somebody, so what are you going to do?
Thank you, Dr. Fauci. I really appreciate your expert advice.
Well, I just think about when I go to Starbucks and it's they're trying to be on their best behavior with the whole COVID craziness, and they'll be like, "Oh, here we're trying to socially distance from your cup, so we're putting your cup in a mug and we're handing it to you." But at some point, you had to handle that paper cup to put the coffee in it and put the lid on it. So it's I understand the sentiment and I appreciate that you're doing whatever you can, but you touched it, so just touch it and touch me.
What are we talking about now? Hold on.
Yeah. Coffee.
See, here's the thing. I don't want to be just like, I don't want to be given grief. That's my old thing. Right. I don't care if you touch anything of mine.
Like scoop it?
Ooh,
yeah. Like a cauldron.
Does it?
Like a witch is called. You could be a witch. That's no different than any other day of the year. It's just true. No?
Wow.
No, I think so.
I actually tell you right now, that was priceless.
Have you guys seen those cool little like tunnel pipe thingies that people have been doing at their house? Where they'll like either on the handrail or whatever.
Like a bank thing.
Yeah, they'll do like a PVC pipe, decorate it, and they'll just do a little chute. It's like a little slide for your candy.
Yeah, I
want to do that.
So people won't even come to your door at this point. You just have to just down the chute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like a T-shirt.
I don't like
cannon.
children that much.
Like a T-shirt cannon, but you should shoot candy at kids. Then it's fun for all ages.
Isn't that just like a salt gun?
Yeah.
Pretty much at this point.
Yes, but there'll be crunch bars in there instead.
Yeah, so when you have a black eye, at least you'll be able to have something tasty while you're
cute
nursing
little
it.
toddler, catch this.
Open your mouth, kid.
Yeah. Oh, and this is why he needs a new uvula. Sorry about that, Doc. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Shotguns of candies.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Hey, no, you know what? It's obvious you don't. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going from a house development where we had like over 100 homes, and it was just bedlam in our neighborhood. Like, but now we moved into a development where there's only 3 homes built.
Well, don't forget, and your street's not even on Google Maps, so no kid's going to know to go there.
Dude. Nope, it's just going to be us.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That's going to be fun.
This year we're doing, last I talked to Lily's mom, we're planning on just doing like a trick or treat in their front yard because they're not going to go anywhere to go.
Oh, so they're definitely not doing it.
No, so I think I'm just going to walk her around and we're going to have different treat stations around her front yard.
Oh, see, now here's what's sad. I don't understand if the candy's all wrapped, and if you do like they say with the guidelines, you let things just sit for 24 hours. That way, if there were anything on there,
that's not what I'm worried about, though.
Oh, well, then why wouldn't you want to go?
Because I don't want to go be near people, strangers, and knocking on their doors and being close to them.
Be a bubble boy.
I should. Ooh. We really should.
Good call.
Yeah. Oh, so it's definitely you think the 6 feet's going to be an issue? Yeah, and you don't want to do that. I can appreciate that.
Somebody said, I have a huge dilemma. We spent a week or two decorating a haunted house yard for people to walk through up to the door. We usually get 400 to 500 trick-or-treaters a year. Now we have no idea what to do.
Well, that's a tough one if people are going to be like Danny. I hadn't even thought about, you don't want to be close proximity from the people giving you the candy. Yeah.
Someone suggested, Steve, how about you, Tatum's Tinkerbell, Lulu could be the crocodile, your wife could be Peter Pan, and you can be Captain Hook.
Aww. Oh, good call.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
More like a lot of money.
Well, a lot of money or a lot of work.
Yeah. What's the work? You open the package, you put it on your body. It's not a lot of work.
Well, or you make it, which is a lot of work.
I'm not making it. Let's not get stupid.
Yeah, I know. So then it's a lot of money. Yeah. And, you know what? Yeah. You do you, okay?
Well, of course.
We all know, here's what we know about you. You just want to be touched on Halloween. That's all we know.
Excuse me?
Well, that's what he said. He wants to be touched.
Well,
touch him when he's making his coffee. Touch him when he's getting his candy. He just wants to be touched.
Now you're taking my words and twisting them.
What are you talking about? This is a fair debate.
Right. Your 15 seconds are up, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
BJ, your 15 seconds are up.
Thank you. How many times can you thank a guy for being an a-hole? That's the worst job ever is you go, thank you. I would not be saying thank you to anybody that won't shut up when they're supposed to. All right. Anyway, Steve?
Yes.
We got a dance-off that led to a guy getting stabbed. And I don't think it's the good kind of stab because sometimes people, this is the bad kind. I'll tell you what happened at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Let me tell you a fine story about a gentleman named Terrence who is from Kentucky. And on Tuesday night, he was walking down the street with a female friend of his, and they both saw a random guy pushing a shopping cart downtown in the street. And for whatever reason, Terrence thought, you know what? I know what needs to happen now. A dance-off. And so he and the random guy at the shopping cart decided, hey, it's time for a dance-off.
Not opposed to that.
And here's the problem, is that Terrence won the dance-off, and you'd think that would be great, nice bonding moment, but the shopping cart guy was very upset. Thought he should have won this dance-off. And the only thing he thought would really make it better was to stab Terrence, the winner. That way he could be the only winner of the dance-off. I think that's what he was. Yeah, that was, Terrence was hospitalized with a stab wound to his stomach, and the cops are trying to track down shopping cart guy. Gosh. America 2020.
The things we get worked up about.
Ryan Castle, he's up next. He's got your 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
you would go to space and miss my wedding?
Oh, definitely.
Oh my God! Wrong answer.
I'm the commander.
But would you be upset if he just said, "Hey, like this opportunity came up. Would you mind postponing your wedding for a year so I could be there?"
I would be way more inclined to do that. Yes, that would be reasonable. That'd be a compromise.
What if I use this voice too? You have to postpone your wedding. I'm the captain.
Jeez.
I'm going to space.
Okay, you're not invited anymore.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I file for bankruptcy, do I have to appear in court? That makes me nervous.
Going to court is never something that's easy to do. However, when you file bankruptcy, you usually only have to attend one hearing at the courthouse. Of course, I'll be there with you. And when you go to court, it's not before the judge. It's actually with the trustee or the trustee's attorney. One of the things that's critical in a bankruptcy is that you give your attorney and the court all of your information. You list all of your assets and all of your creditors. That's what we're trading for your discharge, is your true and honest disclosure of your assets and liabilities. And so the court hearing is just usually about a 5-minute deal where you show up and reaffirm and swear that all the information you've given the court and your attorney is correct.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.